Hey guys, I have gotten some requests for a really easy, basic, everyday eye look that you can do when you're in a hurry and you're trying to head out of the house really quickly. And I thought that's a great idea, you know, because a lot of times these tutorials can get kind of detailed and like sort of complicated, really. And so I thought, yeah, that's a great idea. Let's do something that's simple and that you can just feel confident with. And if you're a beginner and you're watching this, which I know a lot of people, you know, look to YouTube when they're starting out, it's like just to get some ideas on how to apply makeup. And so this is great if you're watching this and you're not really familiar with eye makeup. This is going to be just a two-color eyeshadow look that you can definitely duplicate with colors similar to what I have. You don't have to have exactly the colors I'm using, but it's just going to give you a starting point, I guess. And you could build on this look and make it just as dramatic as you want to if you add more colors. So on this eye, you can see what the finished look is like. It's so simple. This is the eyeshadow I'm using. It's the Jane Be Pure Mineral Shadow in Red Rocks, which is kind of a misleading name because I find that there's nothing really red about this. The color is, this lighter shade is kind of like a dirty champagne color, I would say. That's about the only way I can describe it. And then the darker one is actually kind of a purpley taupe. Okay, so that's about as well as I can describe them. They're very neutral, very easy to use. If you're looking at this, I don't know, I feel like for some reason it's coming across a little brown on there. It's really not. It's kind of a cool color, but you can see it on my eye. It just, it's very natural, like the tones that people naturally have in their, and I don't know if you guys just heard that yell, but I think Tyler is playing PlayStation right now, and he gets very intense when he's doing this Madden or NCAA football, whatever it is. So if you hear any more screams out there, that's probably what's going on. But anyways, these are kind of the colors that are naturally in your eye as it is. So think of it as like your eyes, but better. That's kind of the look we're going for. So I've already applied a primer here. So I'm just going to take my eyeshadow brush. This is my e.l.f. eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to use the lighter shade here and just get a decent amount on there and just pack it on the lid. You'll find, you know, like I said, this isn't going to be a far cry from what your lid normally looks like. It's just going to even out any discoloration basically and be a nice all over shade. So just build it up to what you want. This is also a mineral shadow. I know that's really hot right now. So there you go. There's step one. Step two, I'm just going to take this other color, the darker shade, the sort of plummy taupe, but not. It's. I mean, these colors do have a slight bit of shimmer, but not much. And trying to just describe like the texture of it. I mean, they're pretty pigmented, but they're easy enough to use. It's not like you're gonna use a little bit and then it's just like gonna go everywhere. And so that's why part of why I chose this shadow, was because I thought it was very easy to work with. And so what I'm doing here is I'm taking my fine crease brush, and I am just going right about here, starting 3/4 of the way into my eye, and I am just applying that right here. See this, like kind of the windshield wiper movement? You can find it and then just kind of open your eye and it will deposit that shadow right in there. So there, you know, we've gotten it, getting that color a little bit deeper, just like so. And then I'm going to take my fluffier contour brush, dip it in that shadow once more, and just kind of blend it out. Get a little more on, concentrate on the outside half of your crease, and just blend it out a little bit. And you're going to get kind of a warm shade out of this. It really, like, people would look at you and not think you really had eyeshadow on. They would just think, oh, your eyes just look good like that. So, like I said, build this to whatever you want, whatever intensity you want, and we're stopping there. There you go. There's the the whole thing pretty much with the eyeshadow. And just a tip, if you don't have a highlight shade, because these, I don't consider either of these really to be highlight shades, and that lighter shade just has a little too much gray in it for me to want to put that on my brow bone. But just take some of your bronzer and a fluffy eyeshadow brush, and this will warm up your entire face just by putting a little bit of bronzer right up here. I mean, obviously make sure it's not too dark. You know, you want to keep it light. But just a little bit of warmth up there. Some people go so white on their highlight, and I just can't quite understand it. I mean, a little bit is nice to accent, you know, maybe the highest point of the arch, but it's not completely necessary, and I feel like sometimes it just messes up the lines of your face. You know, you got your eyes, your lips, your cheeks, and then now the strange whiteness under the eyes is just kind of unusual for me. But so now there's the shadow. You can see what we've done here. Just a really, really basic, easy, one color on the lid, another color in the crease. Now I'm going to take a pencil liner. This is, again, very beginner friendly here. It's called Pencil Perfect from L'Oreal, and it's in Ebony, so a very black shade here. And I chose this because, as opposed to my Color Stay liner, which I love, but this is more blendable because we're going to do a little smudging with it. So I'm going to just line, I kind of start in the middle and go out, and then come back to my inner corner and meet my initial mark that I made there. Okay, so I'm not being too careful with that. That is probably not a perfect line, but I'm not worried about it right now because we're going to smudge it. And so then I'm going to come around the bottom, and I'm going to draw my line halfway in on my eye. Just halfway, because we want to keep this easy, natural, not too high maintenance. And then just make sure you've got it connected at the corner. So just, you know, that doesn't take much work there. And then take a smudge tip. I have this little like applicator thing, and it's just like a, I don't know if you can see it, it's just kind of like a sponge tip. And I'm just going to go over what I just did and basically just smudge it out ever so slightly. And this performs several functions. You are not only softening the line and making it look more natural, you are also removing excess product. You know, if more liner got on there than you needed, you can get rid of that through smudging. So that's a nice added bonus there. And also, if you didn't, if you're also maybe just starting out, you didn't get quite as close to your lash line as you wanted to when you first lined, this can kind of smudge it right in where it needs to be. It looks like it's generating directly from your lash line. So there is a really easy liner there, and so I'm going to curl my lashes now. Final step. Already did my brows. So just curl them. Take about 15 seconds usually does the trick. But for the sake of time, we are speeding up. I'm using Neutrogena's Healthy Volume Mascara. Check out the size of that wand. It's like the size of Dior Show. And just kind of work your way root to tip with that. Just kind of wiggling it on the way out. Do one more little coat. And there you go. There's a perfectly natural eye look that you can take to do whatever you need to do if you want to get out the door quickly. And real quick, what I have on my lips is Revlon Lip Glide in Radiant Rose. And I'm also wearing, as my foundation and my makeup, is the L'Oreal Bare Natural Mineral Makeup. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you found this informative and easy, and be something you can easily duplicate. Like I said, real neutral colors. Don't have to be what I used exactly, but anything similar to that will achieve this look. So thanks for watching.